Welcome back to Super Sister Signs, a best friends podcast where we talk life, love, and a little bit of astrology. I am your no-nonsense Capricorn co-host, Juanita.
And I am your cozy, compassionate Cancer co-host, Brooke.
And today we have a catch-up corner. Catching up in the corner.
CATACHINGUP in the corner.
Catching up, bump, catching up, tick-tock, catching up, romp, catching up in the corner.
Where are you? In the corner. What do you want to do? Catch up.
In the I was going to say in the corner.
Catching up in the corner. Catching up with my best friend. Catching up on a hot day. Catching up in the day. One of those will work for sure.
So, sound off on which theme song you like best for Catch Up Corner.
All of those are contenders, strong contenders.
Or all of it is one big song. You will never know until
Every time we do it. Every time we do it, it's one big song. I like that.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so this is our Catch Up Corner. We haven't seen each other in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly a week.
Horrible.
Because I left town for a wedding, and you've been doing God knows what. We haven't spoken.
God knows.
For this exact purpose. So
I have no idea how. I saw a smattering of photos on Laps from the wedding. That's all I know. I know that everyone looked fucking stunning, and that's it. That's all I know.
Okay, so I went to Buena Vista, Colorado, which is like a made-up town in the mountains. When I say made up, because it really does feel like one of those tourist mountain towns where like nobody lives, and it's just a lot of clearly everything is a rental property.
Joe's sister used to live in one of those.
Actually?
And work.
Whoa.
As a waitress.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, the service providers, there are clearly people who live there. But it
like,
didn't seem like not in the heart of the town. Yeah. But it did feel like just a place to come and like bike around and do whatever mountain people do. Why do they all look like that, by the way?
The same?
Like that. You know what I mean? Like when
I do know what you mean.
Like everyone is just kind of in a lightweight, breathable, moisture wicking, like skort.
And everyone's weathered.
Everyone's weathered.
No one's like dirty, but everyone's been outside a lot.
Like a rugged, decidedly not urban, but not rural.
Talk to me more about the skort.
Just think like an athletic skort.
I am.
And I'm really what I'm doing is picturing my Aunt Carol. Athletic skort, sensible like hiking sandals. Like a Chaco or a Tiva. And then, you have 5 dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And a bike on your Subaru. And a kayak on the top.
Yeah.
And
I think that's like...
And a camelback.
Yeah. That's like what you go to the mountains in Colorado to do.
Yeah.
To find each other.
It's such a specific aesthetic.
It's not one that I do well in myself.
No. I could barely breathe. It was so high up in the sky.
The altitude got you?
I was like...
Whoa.
It was high above.
Okay, Miss Breathless.
Sorry. So anyway, I was in Buena Vista, Colorado. And it was for my friend John's wedding. My first gay wedding, I'll say.
Your first?
My first gay wedding.
Oh my God. Congrats.
Thank you.
To you and the couple.
Thank you. Yeah. I have a lot of queer friends, but all the gay people that I'm close to are either not married or are already married.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, you're not going to their wedding because it already happened years ago.
Exactly. So that was very exciting. And this was for a dear friend who I lived with for a couple years with our other roommate, Will. We were both in the bridal party, so to speak.
So nice.
And when we got asked to be bridesmaids, essentially, well, John texted us, me and Will, being like, hey, will you jump on a FaceTime? And I was like, this is going to be a bridesmaid ask. But I was like, I don't actually know what they're going to call it.
Yeah.
Because
there's no bride to be a maid to.
Yeah. And so we all got our individual titles.
I want you to talk more about this because I love this. And frankly, I want to steal it.
I think it was cool. So I was the maid of mirth.
Amazing.
And when John did our FaceTime, he had like speeches written out for us, like why he chose our names and custom deck of cards.
No.
John and Patrick, Colorado, 2025. And then it had like our titles. So I was maid of mirth.
Oh my God.
And it was very specific for me and Will because John, Will, and I lived in a big game apartment, which you will remember. Game nights all the time.
I'll never forget.
And I'm kind of jumping around, but Will and I were also tasked with writing a speech, a dual speech.
Oh my God.
And we definitely touched on the game-like nature of that apartment.
Yeah.
So yeah, custom deck of cards, maid of mirth. Will was the muse of mischief.
Are you kidding?
There was a man of music.
Wow.
There was a maid of wit.
Amazing.
There was...
Did everyone get the deck of cards or was it like custom for you?
I'm pretty sure they were just custom for me and Will.
Oh.
Because some people...
so Will
and
got
I
one
are
that was
specifically on like John's side.
Yes.
And then Patrick had a few people on his side from his college days. And then there were 3 maids of dishonor.
Which are those like fun party people or
they're fun party people and they're on the same friend group. So they like they're like shared friends.
That's so funny.
And they all walked down the aisle arm in arm, like the 3 of them linked.
I like the 3 maids of dishonor.
And then John had his siblings of honor. So he was walked down the aisle by his sister and his brother. Abigail.
Yeah, Abigail.
Who,
famous Pisces.
I saw her.
How's she doing?
Abigail is a friend of ours from Chicago, and then she moved away to Arizona.
She taught me about... she introduced me to Channy.
That's awesome. Thanks, Abigail.
Yeah. Classic Pisces to introduce you to your favorite astrologer.
So let me tell you about how Pisces she was this weekend.
Tell me.
So there was like welcome drinks rehearsal dinner, like buffet style gathering the night before the wedding. And I'm getting like my little taco spread. And then I hear my name. I look up. It's Abigail. Instant sobbing.
She is sobbing?
She bursts into tears. She is scream crying. And let me tell you, it didn't stop all weekend. She cried all night that night.
Of course.
We had a great conversation. She was crying from joy. She was crying from sadness, which I'll put a pin in and come back to that.
I'll come back to
later.
it.
She was crying from pride. She was sobbing all night. And then the day of the wedding, we're all, so me, Will, and Abigail and their other brother, Adam, were all in John's suite helping him get ready. She's crying there.
Of course.
Both her and the brother walk John on either side of John down the aisle. She's sobbing walking down the aisle.
Why wouldn't you be?
Obviously, she's sobbing during the ceremony. And then after the ceremony, they're taking family pictures, and she is actively weeping in the pictures.
During the photos?
Yeah, like her face is like crumpled.
She can't get it together.
She can't get it together. She was like literally crying.
That's so funny.
All weekend.
Makes me feel really seen.
It was the most Pisces thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it was so awesome to see her and catch up.
It was so nice.
And
we did a little catch-up corner with her.
We did a little catch-up corner. It was so awesome. So one of the reasons why she was sad is because Abigail and John grew up in a very conservative, like very religious Christian household in the Chicagoland suburbs. And John's parents did not come to the wedding.
Boo. I was going to ask.
Really?
You
really?
mentioned
yeah.
that his siblings walked him down the aisle. I said, did his shitty parents not come?
So, mom, no parents. Dad shows up. His weird concession was that he was going to show up for the reception, but not the ceremony.
What? So you get to party with the gays, but you don't want to watch them get married?
So minutes after the ceremony ended, we're taking pictures in the courtyard. His dad shows up. No. And that's actually why Abigail was crying, because they were starting to take... Well, first of all, it was kind of devastating because Patrick's family, like his extended family, they were doing pictures, and it was just like an enormous group of people.
And Patrick's family has been really supportive of their relationship like, the whole time, right?
And they're also like a conservative Oklahoma...
So what gives?
What gives? And then John has a big... Abigail was like crying, telling me like, we have a huge family, and no one came. One aunt and uncle and a cousin. And his dad came later. And I'm like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so embarrassed that
you
you're
said
walking
that to him?
in and out. No, in my head.
Oh my God.
I actually didn't acknowledge him at all.
No.
But they were doing John's family pictures, and Abigail, and the dad was just kind of standing there awkwardly, like not jumping into the photo. And Abigail was like, Dad, come on. And then he got in the picture, but that's why she was crying in the picture.
Oh, that's so horrific.
But what I will like to say is...
I mean, also, we should put John's parents on blast for not coming to their son's wedding.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
If you don't support your gay, queer, trans child...
If you don't support your child...
Kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
Your child, period. Kick rocks.
Like, what are you doing? Why'd you have them? Why did you have them?
What I'll say, though, is that John handled it masterfully. He was so focused on who was there versus who was not there.
That is so nice.
And had been to so much therapy about it. And he was like, I've had a lot of conversations. I have cried a lot about it. I've been to a lot of therapy about it. And he was like clearly, genuinely at peace.
That is the way you want to be, like, on your wedding day.
Yeah.
Like, you've done all you can.
Yeah.
So, like, why waste the whole day worrying about these people who didn't show up for you? And you can just pay attention to all the people who did.
And Patrick's family was so welcoming and so excited to have John there. And when we had the reception, we did all the speeches, and Will and I did our speech. There were a lot of people speaking, and even if his dad missed the ceremony, I think it was great for him to be at the reception and hear all of that testimony.
He stayed. He was there the whole time.
Yeah.
After that.
So he ate dinner, listened to all the speeches. I don't know what time he left, but I think it was hopefully a huge moment of growth for him to listen to the testimony, see how much genuine and unconditional love there was in that room. And maybe, hopefully, it could be a turning point for his father.
You're going to make me cry.
No, and then so I have actually never cried more than I have at a wedding. And I always cry at weddings.
Yeah.
But
there is something about a gay wedding that is like a gay wedding between two people who really love each other. Or, I mean, there's something about well, I've been to my best friend's gay wedding before. And it's just... I don't think I've ever cried more either. It's
the way I know, like, I was crying on the dance floor. That's how long the crying kept happening for me. Because I was crying, obviously, during the ceremony.
Of course.
Watching John walk down the aisle, the vows.
So sweet.
So the officiant was also brilliant and did this thing where he was talking about the couple's friends and what they say about their relationship. So he had sourced from us like things to say about them.
That's so sweet.
And so the officiant would be like, Will says John and Patrick's love is this, and Justin says, and Brooke says, and Juanita says. And every time it was when we heard our name, we stood up. So at one point in the ceremony, we're all just like standing up, and John and Patrick are just gazing out into the audience of all their friends standing. I know. And that was a surprise to them. I know. I know. So watching them realize what was happening and they're breaking down. No way. Yes way.
All right, just get it all out now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep my glasses off and just keep wiping the tears away.
That's one of the reasons I was crying. The vows were beautiful.
Is wet.
The speeches, I obviously was like scream crying in my own speech to the point where the man of music did a joint speech with, I think, the maid of wit. right after that. And he was like, clean up on aisle Juanita. Am I right? It's like a slip and slide up here. Also, I was crying so much in our speech because I was like looking at John and Patrick and they're crying and I'm crying and
I can't.
And then on the dance floor, I'm crying because right after the speeches, we all start dancing kind of immediately. And John's dad barrels up to him, like running, throws his entire body on John, hugging him so tightly. John said he couldn't breathe. His dad was holding him so tight. And he said, according to John, I talked to John later, and he said his dad said, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. After bearing witness to all that love. So then I obviously burst into tears on the dance floor saying that.
I am a wreck.
And then I cried later on the dance floor.
I can't even look at you.
Don't look at me. And then there was a live band, by the way. There was a live band, and that I think is probably the most valuable thing you could ever pay for at a wedding.
Okay, heard.
Live band, like, felt like I was at a rock concert. It was so fucking fun.
Really mixed experiences with live bands.
Really?
So I must have had a good one.
They were so good.
Did they play covers or what did they do?
Yeah, just covers.
Wow.
And some were like really like skillful medleys, you know? Where you're just like hearing a lot of great songs just like back to back, or they're mashups, or you're not well. And they brought John and Patrick up on stage and they sang that Taylor Swift like Romeo save me that one.
Love Story,
yeah.
Shut up.
So they're singing Love Story.
They're singing, of course.
The band is singing Love Story, and then John and Patrick are just dancing like being in love, like on stage. And so there's actually a video. There's a video of me just standing like this, going because I'm like I want to love like this. This is all I want. This is all I want. I want to love like them.
You'll have one.
I hope.
I think you're on the way.
I hope.
No face move.
No face move. So those are all the times that I cried, and it was such a magical weekend. It was so great to be like the people there supporting John.
What a thrill.
Will and I did our joint speech on, cause we had a meeting about it. Obviously we were going to do a good job.
Of course.
So we're going to give the people a narrative, metaphor, structure, framework.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of it was kind of talking about our experience living with John, and we would like host game nights all the time. And so we like brought in metaphor about what it means to be a teammate in a game and things like that. And we spoke a lot about at the end chosen family, which was a big theme of the weekend, obviously. Just like, queer people, they get to like choose their families, and that was just what was happening. And at the dinner banquet table, Patrick was sat next to his parents, and me and Will were sat next to John, and we were his people. And it was such an honor to have that, like, the weight, honestly, of we're like, yeah, it's our duty to care and protect for this person. It means a lot to us.
Tell me that we needed tissues for this episode.
Sorry. Sorry.
I can't even speak. I just tried to relay a thought, and it was just a sob. Come back to me next week.
Okay. So that was the weekend. It was so awesome. Oh, also, with regards to everyone looking amazing.
Yeah.
The dress code was upstage the bride.
Yeah, so smart.
So everyone was like dressed to the gods.
Wait, which outfit did you go with? I just realized.
The purple dress.
Yes. Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
No, and it was the perfect move.
It was
It was very correct. And everyone in the wedding party looked so good. We took pictures in a field.
John and Patrick looked unreal.
And they didn't coordinate their outfits together.
What?
They like did it by themselves, and then I think the maids of dishonor were kind of liaisons to double check that the outfits didn't look crazy together.
Yeah.
Or maybe take out this element or change.
That's
consider.
Smart.
But so they did a first look, and they looked amazing together.
They looked incredible. They looked so coordinated.
Like Patrick was in this like beautiful white beaded tailored suit with like a white flower crown. And John had this like amazing silk burnt orange like pussy bow blouse with this black and white suit that was like that had this incredible like white threaded texture just kind of everywhere. I don't know if I'm describing this well at all.
How did they get
with
where?
Gold details, and John thrifted some Louboutin shoes that he got for super cheap somewhere.
Where did they get? Do you know anything about like did they get their outfits made custom or like did what?
No, John ordered his pieces and then had them tailored.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked so good. They looked awesome.
I need to like literally get a tissue.
Okay.
Pause.
Brooke's crying, Brooke's crying. Brooke cried about the gay wedding. Brooke needs a tissue, she's so snotty. Sobbing about that gay old wedding. Sobbing about gays at a wedding. Crying about queers getting married. Crying about two lovers solidifying a bond forever. Committed as always, treasured forever. Kissing under the stars of life. These two gays got married. We love them so much and we wish them the best. We love you, John and Patrick, and we'll cry about the day forever because it was filled with beauty and love. John and Patrick, we wish you the best. John and Patrick, enjoy Hawaii. John and Patrick on their honeymoon. We wish you the best and we hope that you are putting on sunblock because the sun is very strong there. And a sunburn on your honeymoon would probably be bad. Drink a Mai Tai for me. Drink a Mai Tai for you. Drink a Mai Tai for everybody. See you later. How you feeling?
Better. I cleaned myself up.
Sorry to wreck you.
No, it's okay. I get wrecked all the time. Day in, day out. It's part of being myself. I was going to say part of being a Cancer, but then I was like, it's yourself. Cancer, Sun, Cancer, Moon, Pisces, Rising, Cancer, Mercury, Venus, Taurus.
I could not stop crying. Is that what it's like to be a Cancer?
Yeah.
It's like a plug was.
Half the reason I like don't regularly wear makeup anymore is just because I'm like, I'm going to cry it all off. I'm going to go to an event with, I'm going to look like a raccoon. Oh, might as well just go naked faced and just be wet faced all night.
I had so much makeup in my bag, knowing.
Yeah.
And I cried so much at the ceremony. And then it was an act of domestic terrorism for them to say, okay, everyone in the wedding party, stay behind for pictures. I go,
no touch-ups?
Well, I had makeup in my purse, so I touched myself up. But I looked like my eyes were so puffy and red. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's take a picture now. No.
Actually, at Taylor and Ryan's wedding, they did all of the... Because I feel like normally I see, and that was my first time being in a wedding party. But normally I feel like the wedding party takes pictures like right after the ceremony. Uh-huh. And they took photos right before the ceremony. And it was awesome because like everyone had just come outside from getting ready. So like no one was crying. Nobody was sweaty. We just like did the big group pictures. And they were like, okay, now it's the wedding for the rest of the day.
We did do some pre-wedding pictures in the field.
The field.
And then the post-ceremony pictures were like with all the family and the wedding party people. But it was mostly focused on family.
I see.
Right after the ceremony.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Wow. So that's my big update. That's my big catch up.
I feel exhausted from that.
No, and I was exhausted. I came home and I was like, holy shit, I was so emotionally hungover.
God,
I needed like truly a full day to recover.
Yeah. It's exhausting.
And there was a lot of energy that went into it because, I mean, with certain weddings, you barely think about, I guess I'll wear this dress. You throw it in.
Right.
You just kind of, there's a difference between a wedding that you feel like you have to show up as the fucking best.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between a wedding where you feel like you have a duty.
Yes.
To be a good friend or supportive or like whatever. And then
you
there's
had a title. You were made of mirth. You had to bring it. You had to work.
I had to work. And then a wedding where you're like, you're no one.
Yeah.
And you're kind of there.
You're just grateful to have a seat at the table.
I guess. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Energy, input, output wise.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you had that experience.
Me too. Yeah, it was my first time being in a wedding party.
Oh, both of us had our first time this year.
Yeah.
Very cute.
And it was so fun, and I loved being included in the bachelor party in Orlando and meeting all of their friends from their new chapter of life. Will and I were very representative of John's kind of very young adulthood. Mm-hmm. And actually, someone came up to me, someone who was in his Cirque du Soleil show that John just closed. But one of his castmates was there, and he came up to me on the dance floor weeping. I mean, like, that toast was so great. And he said it is something along the lines of, it's so awesome to hear people from your friends, like, different stages of life and see where they came from and how much they've grown. Because John has grown so much. And also, and he specifically referenced us talking about, like, playing games all the time. And he was like, of course, to me, John is just like the game person. And like hearing where that came from was very special to him.
You have to stop doing this to me.
No.
Is this what it's going to be like? All catch-up corner? You're just going to be making me cry?
No, I think I'm done. Now you have to make me cry.
All right.
I dare you.
Fine.
Can you?
I got these pants at a Goodwill this weekend, and they fit perfectly. That was a real treat for the people who watch us and not for the people who listen.
Nope.
You're just gonna have to tune in onto the video for that one.
Just guess what I was doing.
Just guess. Yeah, they're
That's
fucking awesome.
They look great. I love that color.
Thank you. I didn't even try them on, and they're carpenter pants, so they have this cool like hammer thing, and they've got pockets, and they're like
corduroy.
No, they're actually like really lightweight cotton. So they're kind of a perfect summer pant because they look like a little heavier, and they are like a little heavier duty than like a linen, but they're like very breathable.
That's awesome. Because I was gonna be like, corduroy in this weather?
No.
Honestly, it's secret cotton.
It's a little hot even for these, but I will say I've been loving. There was some like fog and dark skies yesterday, and I am loving that Halloween is around the corner.
I was into the overcast.
Me too.
It felt good.
It's been so brutally hot. You got to leave for a couple days, but it's been bad.
Yeah, I left knowing that it was going to be over 90 degrees in Los Angeles, and it was really nice to be in the mountains during that time. But yeah, yesterday started off really nice and overcast, and then kind of got hot. Actually, I was on the coast all day yesterday.
Doing what?
Well, Vince and I, we took a little coastal day trip. Where we went around 9 a.m. we left, and we went to San Pedro.
Oh my God, is that south?
South. And we got breakfast at a delightful place called the Omelet and Waffle Shop. Delightful.
In San
the
Pedro?
logo is these two a really jolly egg holding hands with a really jolly waffle.
That egg has no idea what's about to happen to it.
No,
It's about
really
to get
blissful.
turned into an omelet.
And I really want that. I want the front of the menu as a print in my room. Bad.
Did you take a picture of it?
Yeah.
Good. We'll figure it out. We'll get it.
We did decide that everyone in every relationship there is an egg and there isn't a waffle.
I'm the waffle.
I'm the waffle. Yeah, Vince.
I don't know why, but I know that I am.
And Joe's the egg.
Yeah. Now tell me what that means.
I think it can mean whatever you want it to mean, but for us, it felt more clear that Vince was the egg. Well, he said that he's easily crackable. He's fragile.
Oh, maybe I'm the egg.
Yeah, Cancer egg.
Yeah.
Just pale and fragile.
Just about to break at any second.
And I'm round and golden and
unique.
Popular, warm.
I think I'm that too. There are eggs in waffles. Lest us not forget.
True.
We're just eggs wrapped in a waffle shell.
And that's beautiful.
Thanks.
So we did that. We went to the beach. I took a nap on the beach. We waded in, got our legs wet. Blissful. Yeah. Took a nap on the beach. Then he took me to, and then we saw the Korean Bell of Friendship, which is this like little monument. Korea gave San Pedro a bell in the 70s.
For friendship reasons?
For friendship. I read the plaque and I was like, okay, Korea's just kissing our ass, essentially.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful bell and a beautiful like little pagoda on this big hill overlooking the ocean. Gorgeous.
How big is the bell?
Big. Bigger than a person.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
so we're
in this
talking
huge
about like Liberty Bell style. Great.
Yeah.
Massive.
That big. In kind of like a, I keep wanting to say gondola.
But you
said
gazebo. Pagoda.
Like a gazebo with like a beautiful roof and details.
I'm seeing it.
And then we went to the sunken city, which you have to jump over like a really scary like fence. Actually, he said they made it less scary.
What is
and you can like climb into
city?
this unauthorized place where there's just sunken. You can climb down into the sunkenness.
What?
There was a lot of actually really beautiful graffiti that you could see from above. So like people were like down there hanging out in the sunkenness, and he was like, do you want to go down or you want to go to the beach? And I said, let's go to the beach. That's why we went to the beach and took a nap.
Oh, so you did not go down into the sunkenness?
No, but I saw the sunkenness. I did climb over the fence and kind of.
So why is it sunken?
Because it's down. It's down below.
But like, did it sink because of the tide, or like did they just build it down there, or like why is it unauthorized?
Because it's not a place. It's just a lot of rocks and tree. It's not an actual city.
You can't blame me for not knowing that.
So we did that, and then we went to Redondo Beach and went to the pier.
Wow.
Had a great happy hour special at El Torito.
Okay,
highly recommend. The vibes are good at the Redondo Pier.
Okay.
Beach area.
Gatekeep it for us. Don't tell the listeners.
Lala. And then we went to Hermosa Beach and got like a glass of wine and walked around the beach there. We just had like a coastal Tuesday.
You guys just have like cute little dates, huh?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, we be doing that.
It's okay.
Anyway, I didn't mean to hijack your part of the catch-up corner.
I don't feel hijacked at all. I feel constructively interrupted.
Good.
I
have no idea
remember what I was talking about. I think I was just telling you I got pants and they fit great.
It's awesome. They do fit great.
Thanks. Oh, and then I was complaining about how hot it's been and that it was overcast yesterday. And then you were like,
yeah.
Oh, I was talking about how I'm excited that spooky season is around the corner.
It really is.
We've started in the house. We've started content-wise. Not decorate. You're like looking around.
I'm looking around.
Not decorating yet, but we started Wednesday last night. Never watched it. The TV show. That's such a confusing thing to say, especially on Wednesday.
The Netflix.
The Tim Burton.
Jenna Ortega.
Addams Family.
Series.
Exactly. Did you watch it?
I watched part of the first season and stopped. Sorry, I got bored.
It's okay. You're allowed to get bored. We watched the Sabrina reboot, I think either last October or maybe it was more recent than that. And neither of us really loved it. Like,
Me neither. I also stopped that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe we even talked about it in an episode that was lost to time.
Maybe.
Maybe not. But we were watching Wednesday last night, and Joe was like, this is like a good Sabrina. And I was like,
Oh, it's a good Sabrina.
yeah,
it's
what we like. It's what we wanted out of
How many
Sabrina.
eps did you watch?
1. So I could get bored.
It's a fair premise.
Yeah.
But it couldn't keep me.
And that's fair. And I honestly, I can see that happening. I like predicted a few things really early on, and then I was completely right, and in a way that was like satisfying. But like, I feel like if it keeps happening, I could be like, oh,
You need to be
just
tricked a little bit.
show. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love to be tricked. I love to be just told I'm a stupid little baby.
Yeah.
Like in Weapons,
which we saw last week too. So I guess that's also could be a start of.
It kind of kicked it off. I feel like
You just got in the mood.
I got in the mood. And
Weapons, highly recommend. We won't say anything else. But
no face move.
No face move, but see it.
See it. Excellent. See it while it's in theaters. Awesome. Also, yeah, there's a lot of movies out right now. I haven't seen Together yet. I would like to before it goes away.
Oh, I heard Don't Move. What is it? Don't, Honey. Honey, Don't.
Yes, that's the other
so
one.
good.
Oh, I want to see it about
Let's see it.
Aubrey Plaza and Margaret Qualley.
Don't say anything to me.
That's all I know.
I don't care. I didn't know. Would you go to an AMC? Still trying to use my A-list.
I would go to an AMC.
Just so I could just...
Here's the thing, though.
What?
We saw Naked Gun this weekend at the
Heard it was
Landmark.
awesome.
It's awesome. I'll see it again in a second.
Okay, I'll watch it with you.
The problem is that there are so many movies I want to see, but then the movies I do go see, I want to see also again.
Well, maybe you should get the A-list.
No, because none of the AMCs are close enough. And let me tell you, this is what I was going to say. So we went to the Landmark Theater on Sunset, which is so close to our house also. And they have like a bar and concession stand. And Joe got this Stein, a 24-ounce beer Stein for like $27 or something. Anytime he goes to a Landmark Theater, he can get a beer refill for $5 in that Stein.
So why would you go anywhere else?
So now we're committed to Landmark because of his Stein. But you've got you're A-list now.
And what I'll say to the listeners is I only got the A-list because like I don't see movies all that often. I see them more in LA than I ever did in Chicago because it's really fun here. There's so many great local theaters that we live so close to in Hollywood and Los Feliz. And part of I was like, I'm going to do it. And then when I thought about, no, I need to be supporting small local businesses, not AMC. AMC doesn't need my money. But then I went to go buy a ticket to Freakier Friday and the matinee price was $23.
Yeah.
And the subscription was like $29.
It's just a no-brainer.
And it was just like, why would I mean, obviously I would have saved money if I just bought the one AMC ticket. But the value, if I go again, it pays for itself.
You gotta go again so that you get the value out of it.
That's why I'm trying to be like, can we just go to an AMC?
If I can support you in that. Yeah.
I just need to see one more.
Just one.
Can we just do a Honey Don't at the AMC, please?
Something.
Naked Gun,
I'll drive. Anything. Okay.
I'll drive.
I'll take you on. I'll
see Naked Gun too at the AMC.
We'll see whatever.
I'll see whatever at the AMC.
Maybe we'll do a double feature.
That could be fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, because we get like concession perks too.
Oh my God. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out.
So that's why I got it.
We'll get you your value.
You're locked into 3 months when you do it.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to commit, obviously, to the 3 months. I'm going to make sure I get my value.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably cancel it after that. Because I don't like to be beholden to a thing. And they are far enough away that it feels like it has to be like a kind of event.
Yeah. It's kind of wild that it is like more, at least where we live, and I think where you live too, it's like more convenient to go to a non-chain theater, which I think is just like not true for most people in America.
Yeah.
But it is
it's
an awesome perk of living in Hollywood. I love it.
I love going to the Chinese theater. We went to the Egyptian theater.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm gasping like I don't know. Yeah, we went.
Which was a beautiful theater.
I need to see Freakier Friday, and Joe and I were going to see it at the El Capitan, which we still haven't been to yet. And Disney doesn't even need my money either, and they own that theater, but come on. They've got an organ player. It's supposed to be cool.
That's fun.
It's history.
It's history. I'm into that.
History.
Los Feliz Fruit 3 we live by, which is
Love
darling
that
and
guy.
so affordable.
So affordable. Every time I buy tickets there or
So cheap.
concessions, I'm like, huh?
Hello?
How are you guys still open? It's awesome.
And then the Vista's right there by us.
New Beverly's not far from here either.
True, I haven't been to that one yet. I'm like Quentin Tarantino. Blah, I don't know.
Well, he owns the Vista too. I hate to break it
He
to
does?
you. Yeah.
La la.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because they show
It's not
good
like
movies.
it's not like I'm boycotting
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
If the theater was bad, I wouldn't go. But
But it's good.
I've had good experiences there. And that little coffee shop next door is
By the Vista.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pam's Coffee. I like
really
it.
cute, and they have a nice gluten-free like orange cake. They got good flavors for their specialty lattes too.
Yeah, they do. And I think you can get cereal there,
Cool.
which is kind of fun.
Yeah, so seeing movies in LA is so fun.
Yeah. It's just the summer of movies right now.
And you don't have to go to an AMC to have a great experience.
No.
But I'm gonna harangue you about joining me at an AMC for the next 3 months. Just like one a month, please.
I can commit to one in the next 3 months. You just have to understand there's no benefit for me to go to the AMC other than helping my friend.
Except for supporting me.
I mean, that is a benefit. I do love
The
to do that.
inconvenience of friendship.
Mm-hmm. May we hearken back to it once more.
Yeah, maybe you should get a little inconvenient this Friday.
You're going to start an AMC cult.
Wait. Yeah, I will. No. I'll start a cult about something else.
Something better.
Vanderpump.
Calico started watching
Right.
after we recorded. I think they started like the next day, and they're like deep into season 2 already. They're loving it. And that actually inspired Joe to go back and restart it because he kind of like joined me around season 3 and was like sometimes in the house.
The first 2 seasons are like the best.
They're the best. Like he might have joined during season 2. Season 2 I think is like one of my favorite seasons of all time.
And that's where Vince and I are now in the rewatch season 2. The rewatch is rewarding, Brooke. You should
It's good.
dive back in with Joe.
I've caught a couple episodes with Joe from season 1 and it's just God, it's good.
They
the stuff with Laura Lee.
Gold.
Oh, I just love everyone's arc. It's amazing. It's amazing to go back and see, like, know where they all are now.
And look how small their lips are.
Their lips are teeny tiny. Their faces are still like soft and round.
And they have their own teeth.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like Kristen Doty has veneers. And Sheena has veneers.
Now?
Yeah. Like you look back at like season 1
Yeah.
of Kristen, like her teeth are completely different versus Valley
Wow.
Kristen.
This sweet little man.
Possum.
Possum has just been laying here at our feet. I love him. I can't stop thinking about him. Do you think it's okay?
Yeah.
He's so amazing.
What else?
Oh, we are getting a little bit closer with all of the wedding planning. We planned a trip. We're going to have all these meetings with venues and like go to city parks and like check out the vibe and just like get a bunch of stuff done for wedding
Oh
planning.
my God, that's so exciting. Are you meeting with like a bunch of different venues? Do you have a list?
Yeah, so we have like this big list, and we've had phone calls with 2 venues. One is a restaurant that is like we actually ate dinner there once.
Yeah.
And they are awesome, but the way that they do weddings is like a full restaurant buyout, so the only way to like make that worth it is for it to be pretty expensive. So they do like the full like ceremony through reception, like they kind of handle everything, but it's like $20,000 food and beverage minimum, and like I think the site fee is included in that, but I'm not sure. It's like a lot. It would be really beautiful, but it, like we also kind of want to be more hands-on, I think, than they're sort of set up to just like take care of so much stuff. And like we are really open to the idea of like paying $100 to rent a city park for an afternoon and like renting a bunch of chairs and like setting up the ceremony and like breaking it down ourselves and then having the reception like at a restaurant or a bar.
Not
That's
yourself.
very cool. Not ourselves, but like us and all of our friends. And the people that we hire to set up and break down the chairs is realistic.
Those people.
Yeah,
actually.
those people actually. You guys are going to be way too busy solving the mysteries that we set up and breaking all the solving all the puzzles.
Mysteries.
Joe keeps buying all of this like old tech. Like he cannot stop browsing. His new favorite website is Craigslist, and he just like browses free stuff and like for sale all day long. And he like that thing next to you, that's an oscilloscope that he bought recently. It plugs into a bunch of stuff, and then when you make sound, it like shows it on that screen like a little line.
And this is part of the mystery.
It could be. We haven't decided yet. He got this old I don't even know what to describe it. I'll just show it to you after this, but it's like an old piece of like industrial like communications technology that has like a phone attached to it and like a bunch of buttons and stuff, and it looks kind of like a cool old school like spy phone or something.
Fun.
But it like only kind of partially works. It's like a radio in it. I don't know. We're gonna try to like rig it somehow to be like our guest book phone, because I think it's gonna be loosely like Italian spy themed. You're furious. The way you're just like
why
trying
Italian
to
spy?
because we can like dress like sexy European spies and then like make our friends solve puzzles. We were watching like a lot of Mission Impossible and detective stuff over the
So your
summer.
wedding dress is going to be Italian spy themed?
Well, I think for the ceremony and the reception we'll have different outfits. And the
Costume change.
Yeah.
Classic.
The ceremony, I think I'm going to go. It might not be white, but I'm looking into like, I want something like vintage, lacy, like, honestly, maybe like, every time I look up 70s Italian like wedding dresses, I'm like, ooh, yeah. So, and then Joe will just like wear a fucking awesome suit of some kind.
It's gonna look awesome.
It's gonna look awesome. And then for the reception,
Give him a fun hat too. He was always rocking a good
he's
hat.
gonna get a good hat. You know he will. Maybe not for the ceremony, but for the reception, or maybe for parts of the ceremony. I don't know. It's gotta have a good hat. And then for the reception, we'll have more like sexy disco outfits.
Yeah, I see that for you for sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jumpsuit.
It's all going to be very like 70s, like 70s Europe.
Which is very you guys anyway, aesthetically.
I think I kept forgetting to say the 70s part. And that also like the old tech, like we're like, I think we want to do something where, well, no, I don't want to spoil it for you actually.
Okay.
No face move about we are definitely doing like a non-traditional wedding party. I think we're gonna have like people be in the party, but they might not necessarily have sides. And we're gonna do like, I want to do a similar thing to like Maid of Mirth, Man of Music, but within the like little mystery theme.
Whoa.
So I think you guys might be like agents of some kind.
That's
kind of fun. And your invitation will be like spy themed. I don't want to give anything away.
Fun.
But it should be really fun. Basically, we're throwing like an immersive game mystery show that is like packaged as a wedding.
That's so funny.
I'm really excited.
And is therefore 3,000 times more expensive because it's a wedding.
100% without a doubt. But I'm excited.
The wedding markup is crazy.
It's crazy. Oh, I will say that we talked to like a restaurant yesterday that we've been trying to get in touch with, and they like a different restaurant, like this pizza place that I really like, and they have like this really cool bar. The building used to be like a funeral homes with the bars, like the old crematorium, and it's like in the basement.
Whoa,
and it's like very cool and spooky. And they on weekends they don't like close down their dining room, but they have like a separate event space. So they're like, you would have access to the event space, the like kind of beer garden, which is like this patio that has like honestly a lot of astroturf on it, and then the rooftop, which is like we haven't seen the rooftop at all, and it's a $750 site fee and a $5,000 food and beverage minimum. So it's like, and you get the site for like 5 hours. it's like insanely more affordable. And it's not, I don't think it's exactly what we want. Like, and we've only spoken to 2 venues, and they're like a bunch. There are venues we're like in email communications with that we just haven't like talked to on the phone. There's like this hotel downtown that has like a bar that we can potentially rent out the whole hotel, stay there, and do the reception there, which would be sick. There are like these sweet little inns downtown that have like courtyards where you can do like the ceremony, and then everyone stays like in their little inn room, and then we go do the reception at like a restaurant. That's what John and
Patrick did.
Oh, that's like,
it was all on site, but it was, yeah, everyone stayed, like people's rooms opened up into the courtyard where the ceremony was.
That's like so beautiful.
Yeah,
sweet.
It was gorgeous. Very expensive, and Will and I stayed in an Airbnb a little bit. Oh, like a little bit of ways, because like that was, we saved over $100 doing that. So that's the other thing, is we have been talking a lot about like people, like, okay, we're asking people to do, I mean, we're not asking them to do a lot, but like the welcome party on Friday is also going to be like a talent show, like very Calico talent show vibes. You don't have to perform unless you want to. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Listen,
God damn it.
I
guess I'll start thinking now. Fuck you. Why?
Your talent can just be showing up and having a good time. She's furious.
I obviously have to do something. And that's why I'm pissed.
We'll talk about it more. We'll talk about it more.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying, is like, we don't really want, we're like, wouldn't it be nice if we could like pay for everyone in our wedding party to like, not everyone in the wedding, but at least like the wedding party to stay on site, like in a big house or at the inn or whatever with us. Like, that's like our dream. But the more we talk about it, the more I'm like, I think we might be putting more of our money into like the food and the alcohol and that kind of thing, and then making it sort of like, if you can spare $100 a night, that would be awesome. And if you can't, just talk to us, because we want you to be there.
$100 is not very much for an accommodation.
Yeah,
like
I don't know like what it will be really, right. but I think that's what we would do, is just like set a cap and then eat the rest of it.
Interesting,
because we just like want people to be there and be comfortable. And we've been to enough weddings where like it is structured like that, like you're staying like on site at the wedding, and I think it's just like such a nicer experience, such a nice time. So that's where we're at.
It's so exciting.
It's really exciting. I'm glad we have time to think about it. When do you go to Dubai?
Thanksgiving week.
Oh, okay, not for a while.
Not for a while.
You're here in September.
I am leaving for exactly one night. My boyfriend like refuses to use his vacation time properly. So he is a producer on this movie that is at Fantastic Fest in Austin, and he is leaving Los Angeles at like 6 a.m. to fly to Austin on Friday, see the screening, spend the night, and then leave Austin at like 6 a.m. on Saturday morning and come back to LA.
And you're joining him?
Well, he like bought the ticket last Friday because I just bought a flight to New York in October. And I was like, because he did a similar thing. The only time he's ever been to New York was when he did a similar thing and went to Brooklyn. I was always like, I want to go back to Brooklyn. I was like, well, I'm going to Brooklyn. You can just join me.
Or are you going to see Gabby?
Mm-hmm.
I only hesitated because I was like, should I give her a code name?
Just we have a friend named Gabby in Brooklyn. And so and then he was like, oh, and I bought my ticket to Austin. And I looked at the time. I was like, what? I'm like, that sucks, bro.
That sucks.
And he was kind of like, I was like, do you want me to come? And he was like, it won't be fun.
Yeah, no, it sounds horrible.
He's like, it won't be fun. But then it was the mind trick of, does he really want me there? You know, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, will it secretly make his life if I go?
Yeah. And probably, yeah.
And then when we were driving around the coast yesterday, my mom called and she remembered and she was like asking, oh, Vincent, when is your premiere thing? And so he tells her. And she goes, Juanita, are you going? And I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, I revealed that I wouldn't actually have to miss any work because I don't work on Fridays. I would like come back and work Saturday.
Yeah, it's just a horrible trip.
And she's like, well, of course, then why wouldn't you go if you're not missing work? She was acting like, you dumbass.
What weekend is this?
It's September 19th. And so then we were hanging out somewhere getting a glass of wine. I was like, do you want me to come? And he's like, and I was like, no, actually I was just like, I'm going to come. I have miles. So I just bought a ticket with it. It didn't cost me anything.
Easy. I mean, not easy because the
little fucking smile that went on his little fucking cancer face.
Is he at least flying out of Burbank?
No.
This is making me like really mad. I'm like, so you have to get to LAX at 6 a.m.
I do think what will need to happen is that he will have to drive us and just do overnight parking. I think that's the...
Guess what? If you sign up for parking emails from LAX Parking, you will get a discount code sent to you almost certainly in the next few days.
Great.
And then you can use that to pre-book your parking. It's like way cheaper.
Nice. Okay. Good tip.
Just a tip.
So I think that will have to happen. He is under the impression that he's going to drive straight to work and work brunch that Saturday.
What?
I'm just like, stop. Just no.
Why
just
don't you
take
just take
the
day off?
His manager is offering to give him the day off. Like, just take the day.
Vince, don't be a hero.
It's making me crazy.
Do not be a martyr. Stop this. End this. You have to stop.
And also, if he drives straight to work, then I don't have a ride.
Yeah, how are you going to get home?
If he's going to work, he at least needs to go later at like 3. Not 11. Not 11 a.m. You're kidding yourself if you're getting to an 11 a.m. brunch. Stop.
I'm like,
I know. It's like, that's why I didn't want to buy. I was like, I don't want it. He's like, this won't be fun. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be hell, but it's gonna be really nice to join him.
It'll be fun to hang out.
He is so proud of this project. He is so proud to be in this film festival. He is working really hard to, like...
If only he could spend some time there.
As a producer, like, he's always doing sales call meetings. He is emailing, like, PR people. Aww. He is getting, like, sales reps. He is working really hard on this film. He really cares about it. So I want to support him. Which is why I'm going now. 24 hours.
And then you're going to New York in October. You're leaving me again.
Sorry.
To when? Because I got
Halloween week. I'll be back on the 30th. Your face.
You'll be here on the 31st.
Yes.
Good. Possum, do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Goodbye.
He's so asleep.
He's so asleep because it's so hot.
Well, thanks for listening. As always, you can send us your questions if you need advice to supersisterscience@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram @supersisterscience. You can listen to us wherever you find podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube, and you can
follow us on TikTok too. Super Sister Science and YouTube.
And you can
Super Sister Science.
Like us everywhere, and you can subscribe everywhere, and do all the stuff for the algorithm, please.
Thank you.
Bye, Star Babies.